Hi there, my name is Fabian Vazquez, and today I'm going to be showing you, finally, after about 2 billion years, where I had even worse facial hair, finally, Project Knighthood, Update 4. We're going to be going over some of the new features, and first of all, I want to refresh everyone who doesn't know what Project Knighthood actually is. Project Knighthood is a long-term video game project that I'm working on ever so slightly every once in a while. Last time we left off, we had some of the base mechanics. We had some destruction physics, we had some basic shooting mechanics, character movement, and even this weird stock and max ammunition thing that I concocted with totally not, sleepless nights of all that back there. I totally remember writing all that code.
Damn it! Why can't you remember?
We're going to go over to some of the new features that I have implemented since then. First off, what's new? Well, there's some new features that I added in that, may not seem like much, but they're a lot to me. We got some pickup items. We got your basic health and your ammunition drops. So say if you're a few meters away from a health pack, it'll automatically gravitate towards you. However, the ammo drops actually do pertain to what kind of weapon you're using. I haven't really designed a sort of prefab list because I don't really have all the set weapons in mind just yet. Bolts are essentially going to be the currency in this game from here on out. These bolts do work just as seen on camera. Whenever you defeat enemies, some bolts fly out. However, there is a bit of an issue. There is a bolt duplication glitch, meaning the set amount of bolts varies no matter what. Perhaps this is due to the fact that there's actually more than 2 colliders on a bolt, one that keeps the bolt standing up and one that actually finds the player and gravitates towards it. Maybe I'll fix that, maybe I won't, depending on how tired of this project I get. And speaking of the enemies that you fight in this game, yes, I worked out some semi-decent enemy navigation. Our one prefab enemy more or less has 3 different behaviors. One where they're just wandering around a certain nav mesh. One behavior where they're essentially spotted you and running towards you, and one where they're in range of you and they start attacking. It's pretty bare bones, and it's not that complex. Give it about another 20 years. Son of a bitch. One of the main inspirations for this game is from Hades, which changed my viewpoint about how procedural dungeons could actually be really effective. So I decided to do that. Instead of making random dungeons, however, which I did attempt and figured it was really I decided to try my own way, and so far it's pretty efficient, however not 100% fail-safe. I essentially have an elevator in between levels that would have a collider that, when collided with, would actually spawn the next floor from a set array of already built-in level tiles, which I only have one of as of now. Another thing I have probably tacked on is the weapon wheel. It's something that's a bit lackluster. It's not your smooth GTA or Doom Eternal weapon wheel. It's not as smooth, but it's a work in progress. And of course, we have the most entertaining feature, the Chickenator.
FBI, open up!
That's all for this update. I know it wasn't a lot, but I took too much time just trying to figure out what kind of features I wanted, and frankly at this point I should have a design document. There are more things to come, more enemies types that I want to design. That's going to be easier said than done. More weapons that I want to add. All those new features will be accompanied with a update video at some point in the next 200 years.
Like that's ever gonna happen. What a load.
If you haven't already, follow me on Twitch. That's where you're gonna see me the most, and where you can see this lovely little partial setup, which I totally didn't scramble together just for this video. I'm usually playing video games on Twitch, or I'm doing some actual design work. I did actually design other stuff while I was doing this. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Yeah, boy.
And remember, like and subscribe.
I'll be the roundabout.
or else.
I totally didn't save all this shit just to do a bit.